I'm very lost without adventure mode being available.
Hello, nerds.
So I can't just stick Schwann to Malthael, and I can't... I don't understand anything.
You basically have to power level Schwa, or power her through the story.
Oh, I need to get the fucking
hilarious.
expansion set, that's why.
What?
What?
I don't have the expansion set.
God damn
I
it!
did.
This is all
God
your
damn
fault.
it, Schwa.
Here, 1 second.
Oh my god.
Is that why she couldn't go in there this entire time?
Yes.
It also
adventure
says
mode
that-
is the Reapers with the thing.
Yeah, it also says that you need to kill Malthael in campaign mode.
Yeah, you have to kill Malthael anyways.
$25 later.
Blizzard. Blizzard, blizzard, blizzard.
25 souls later.
It cost $25? Holy
It's
shit.
okay, you won't feel it in a couple days all the times you die.
Seen the world, done it all.
Are you on the edge of your
Alright.
seat? Congratulations.
Oh, I don't have to play
I'll hop
anymore,
on in a
right?
few moments. No, I'm sorry, Schwa. You're gonna be well acquainted to that boss and everything involved by the time you can call yourself finished. Because you see, Schwa, there is no escape.
That's that boss and everything involved and his little trinket that he leaves in town that you can click on. You have defeated
Yes.
Diablo 3!
Congratulations!
The thing. Alright, I'll hop on in a second. I was just checking their new hairstyles, which...
Back to seasonal.
Alright, I'm hopping out and coming on. I shouldn't be interrupted for a while.
You say that.
I say that and then something will set on fire, like a cat. Again.
Are you ready for something special?
Are you ready, Schwa?
Am I ever
Are you
ready?
prepared? Have you actually tested your audio?
Yes.
You should test it before you record anything, because you have a habit of setting things on fire, and you don't want to break this. It's going to be too amazing. It's going to be a real treat.
Does this mean you're joining?
I'll be joining too.
It's really hard to say, but why do you have a really tiny O-face boy next to you?
It's not a-
It's being obscured.
Oh,
by this
you have a
dialogue.
lolly.
Yes, I have a loli. I also have a boy.
Prepared.
Launch it.
Lunch it.
Gotta work sometime today.
So how much do you remember Diablo 1?
An ally has joined
when did
my
I go
party,
through that?
But my foes gain strength.
You told me you remembered quite a bit about Diablo 1.
Yeah.
Good. Keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Keep everything in mind.
Go to the old ruins in Act 1.
Prepare your anus.
I can get held up by the white man, apparently.
Oh shit, it's the White Lash.
Blizzard, how are we supposed to do your event at level 1 if there's zombies blocking the way? Am I getting confused? I am getting confused.
I think
Where are we going this
I think
way?
you went the wrong way. You're supposed to go back. I wondered why we were going
It's been
here.
so long.
Stuck on the gate.
I think it's in the middle of the town. Yeah, it's right next to me.
Yeah, it's in the middle of town. I was very confused. You might notice something off about this portal.
How it basically looks like an incredibly lazy port off of an animated GIF as opposed to using the source sprite because the colors are really.
Point filtering on this
Become
shit.
stronger.
That'd take effort.
Knows when things get blizzard.
Oh my.
Welcome to
Pretty
the
sure
movement
Diablo 1
system
looked
that
better
is.
than this.
Yeah, look at this fire. Looks so good.
Everything looks like it got put through.
Except for the particles.
Yeah, you notice how they call frames of the animations except for the particles, and the particles
This
still look
cannot
like
be
complete shit.
opened yet.
This cannot be opened yet.
This cannot be opened yet. You can't open the priest yet, Schwa. I'm sorry. That's after choir practice.
But are the cows alive? I mean, that's the real question.
Where's the hive entrance, man? And the crypt entrance? What about Sierra's critically acclaimed expansion to Diablo 1?
I don't remember the order for this shit.
What did Hellfire even do?
Made a mess.
Is this like fear type mess where they just kind of sweep it under the rug like it never happened?
It's I don't really know. I know Neff explained it at one point, but
There's
it's
some
very.
shimmering going on in his fucking body. Wow, it's a short sword.
Everything
You
looks
just
so
throwing
weird.
spiders everywhere, is that what I keep hearing?
You can't even fucking see
Yep.
them. Don't you like how there's all these
Yeah,
fucking
they're
color
like
crushing
little
going on?
They're almost impossible to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just.
There's
Everything
Blizzard,
just looks
you know,
so
would add
blurry and
options.
pixely. Like, Diablo 1 at
Of
least had some pretty
Retrovision.
solid colors.
That's what Blizzard calls it, Retrovision. They think everybody had a really shitty monitor that was poorly contrasted and all this other stuff.
And the audio also, they run it through a filter that crushes the frequencies even more than usual. So the audio just sounds really tinny and fucked up as opposed to anything like Diablo 1. Oh, but it gets so much better. You notice how they're still using Diablo 3
It
graphics
is too low.
that don't look anything like Diablo 1 whatsoever. I hope you remember at least in some part what the monsters in Diablo 1 looked like. Because their Diablo 3 counterparts don't even resemble them.
After that.
I like how they didn't even
There's-
bother changing the fonts.
There is a resplendent chest right next to the fucking staircase. Also,
Like,
look at the
that's-
user
that's
interface.
like Diablo 1.
Look at the user interface. It looks so bad.
My club is better than my yellow axe. Wonderful.
You notice how the scavengers don't look anything like D1 scavengers whatsoever? And the enemies are not nearly as dangerous as those within Diablo 1.
Do you want more?
And there's like 30,000 more of them than there would be in Diablo 1, and yeah.
I feel more powerful.
Also, you'll find yourself getting hooked on stuff a lot in this.
Exploding barrels are actually, you know, threatening in Diablo 1 versus this.
They'd also
Yeah.
break your gear, yeah.
At least they fixed the movement for this one.
No, the movement is still very fucked up.
Yeah, but it's
your
not just four
graphic,
directions now.
your graphic angles, but your actual movement doesn't. It's not at all like D1 whatsoever.
No, it is, but it was worse to play last time.
I don't remember it being any different.
It was choppy and I don't know.
Oh yeah, by the way, YouTube is going to turn this into utter puke.
Likely.
Have fun with that one. Mmm, 2D projections. How do 3D?
This is just a garbled
I grow
mess of-
stronger. Enemies gain tons of health. Very antithesis of leveling up. Now in all of Blizzard's titles.
Well, that thing's alive. I thought it was a corpse sliding across the ground.
That's just how indistinct Diablo 3's animations are.
The spiders are causing the carpet to disappear.
There's boners that don't know how to pass up the stairs. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed the names of the name of my character. It's really good, I promise.
We had kill streaks in Diablo 1, right?
The only thing I think about when I think about kill streaks is when you broke the game and gained like 20, 30 levels off of one kill streak for inexplicable reasons.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's a very entertaining vibe.
It probably handed you some multiplier based on our experience instead of yours.
Now.
It was you were low level and we were high level, and it handed you a multiplier based on our experience, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we had experiences stacked as well from Fools and the Shrine. Was definitely broken though.
I feel more powerful.
Feeling like you're playing D1 Shot.
It's all coming back. What the fuck?
All the pain.
His body! It's stretching.
My pet just spun around and plays violently. The sad thing is...
Also in the place that inspired Labyrinth to pick his name.
The sad thing is even though this looks like complete and utter shit, it still looks better than Diablo 3 does normally because things don't have a disgusting backlight on them. That's the greatest irony of it all.
We go down a level and everything's health skyrocketed now. Really, all of your fucking minions just cause the carpets and shit to disappear.
Yeah,
Good.
DirectX 9, my dude. Makes you wonder even more why the fuck they do that. Any decal on the ground that uses any kind of transparency is gonna have issues.
Ragdolls play at full frame rate. Sort of, I'm not even sure. There's a lot of boners in there.
I like how everything's moving at large speed.
It's because of my Grasp of the Dead.
Grasp of the D.
I must heal.
As we kill things in increments of like 2 health.
Yeah.
I need more discipline.
Bloody. Gain no power, their health goes up again.
Yep. Blizzard thinks that that's a good interaction, that every time you level up you should be punished for it. So now it's applied to everything in World of Warcraft. Except for heroic dungeons, apparently. Oh, I can't get over those arrows with their fucking trails. Looks so bad.
Have the same bosses as Diablo 1 too, where the butcher's gonna be on level 2.
They have interpretations,
Oh, fuck.
let's just say.
I think I'm gonna turn the difficulty down.
You know,
Just got
Hidden we're on level
swarmed by
2, right?
Pixels.
Hidden we're on level 2. How do you feel about that one? They didn't even bother to reference what monsters were on what level. There's a few more instances of that, but Hidden are from the catacombs. Destruction.
And the minions save the day again.
Yes, the basically indestructible minions that are invisible, except for breaking transparency at every opportunity.
That's when the bats die, they play a flash everywhere they were. Bats are doing something fucked up when they die, they're breaking.
Yeah. Saw that too.
Yeah, the bats, well
They also
tested.
don't know where to teleport because of AoE.
Probably just an on-hit response, and when the minions hit them, they just teleport around. Like that is basically what's happening. The spiders are hitting them, and their script is queuing up teleports. It happens whenever the minions start smacking them, they just flip their shit.
This is popping in and out of existence everywhere.
I've become more
Well memed.
Sure. Not really paying attention to what I'm choosing.
By far the best part here is that we really are just in a respan procedural as Diablo 3.
Time. Short
Yep.
time.
Respan it, it's post-processing.
This is basically what NVIDIA does with anti-aliasing right here. It's the same thing. They just like, hey, we need something. Let's throw post-processing onto it. Oh, we're done. And then anti-aliasing just ceased to exist.
I guess that's the way it's meant to be played, right?
That's the way it's meant to be played. You're about to see more bats teleporting around.
Everywhere.
And I'm really sure it's because of the minions hitting them. Yeah, I'm sure it's minions hitting them. They're just...
Need a screen full of AoEs and just watch with a pile of bats all day out.
so fucked up. You just
They have no
fucked out of
tolerance
existence.
at all.
Oh.
Just 1 HP
Oh,
damage, they
they-
report.
They're doing it from poison text. Blade.
Yeah, any damage at all, they just
Anything that hits them, they teleport around.
well memed.
But if they landed in AoE, they instantly pop out of it.
Yeah.
Not enough hatred.
I don't hate things enough!
It's fantastic. Tony worked really hard on this one.
Did Diablo 1 ever have this much setnet?
Later on in Hell, and that was it.
Not this much.
Yeah, not like in this
Wasn't even
density.
so much that there was a lot of it in Hell either. They were just bigger.
And then they were a lot more dangerous. Like there was only a few groups in Hell, like around Diablo, that were really big. Most of it was pretty small. But Blizzard probably doesn't even have anyone on staff who's actually played Diablo 1 now, so they probably just do what they did for StarCraft, which is go off of screenshots and YouTube videos at best.
I need more hatred to do that.
Because that's what they do. That's what Browder did. Yeah, but you see, it's too much because when you've only got a weekend, you gotta do things fast. So that means compile the shader, run some kind of filter on the names, throw everything together, compile it, release it. That's the way it's meant to be played.
I can't even see what I'm supposed to be like attacking half the time.
I just can't get over when Blizzard said that 3D geometry is impossible and light radius can't be done in 3D. It was amazing. Then they used Fresnel for all their lighting instead of real lighting. And they still don't even have flippy animations for the inventory graphics. It's really quite spectacular. All the macaroni still looks very much like macaroni. Oh god.
Where's Shwa when we need her, right?
That's why we just take it with us. We bring it to
I
Schwa.
don't think it's gonna go anywhere.
Well, the minions come over here. There we go.
Ah,
And he's... Alright.
Trying to make sure I'm working with angry spider.
What's the meatballs flying around?
Schwa! Schwa's making spaghetti. Schwa wants spaghetti.
I don't have a weapon like I can script that. I just realized that. I need to use a crossbow or whatever.
And that's how you choose it. Let
Only
more
because Legend Throne is level
Thank you.
The game is pretty much playing itself at this point.
Yep. This is the butcher fight we all remember.
Yep, actually. I think I was hiding behind a door shooting him the entire time.
I did like watching
This is so
the Diablo
nostalgic.
speed run where he just got firewall really early on, just kind of opened the door, stuck a bunch of firewalls in there, closed it, and just waited for the butcher to die.
This is so nostalgic.
Also
I
learned
really
that
feel
you
like
don't
I'm playing
actually
Diablo
gain
1.
experience for things like this guy dying. Because it was a level 1 run.
I like how half the time he's not even attacking. He's just like chilling there. Just, what do I do? That's some sick animation transitions. Good job, Blizzard. So good.
Alright, I can gain fury. I'm hitting him. He killed me.
Congrats.
Hands got wrapped.
It happens.
Hands got wrapped.
Pants got ripped.
Hardest fight of my life.
I got a weapon worse than what I had.
This room is not nearly as gory as it used to be.
Yeah, if they put too much gore in the game, it would break their PG-13 rating. So that's why all the bodies kind of have clothes on still, unlike, you know, Diablo 1. Because it would offend their casual audience.
Had clothes on even in Diablo 2.
Yeah. You also will notice they removed all the religious
There's nudity all
stuff
over the
from it.
place.
Not enough discipline.
Which is really strange because in America religion is everything. So why would they remove religious symbols? But that's what they did.
How do you feel about my
labyrinth.
fast filters?
How do you feel about Diablo 3's sick 2D projected lighting? You can see it really well on this ledge here, where their shadows are not actually generated by a light. I'm pretty sure they're just a texture. Because you'll notice they behave very strangely. Which isn't to say that portions of this game
Things are
Wait, the
do not
sweatpant
behave
regular
strangely.
Blizzard.
Blizzard.
That didn't work at all.
Why didn't it work?
Because I thought I would end up in a town and not wherever the fuck this is.
This is home.
There are no vendors in this event.
I am losing strength.
I did not make me press that button.
As soon as I hit that potion, it was like my health
why
was
you
low.
Trust me with anything too critical. Bat dancing around my face.
The bats, man.
Just dancing around my face for a minute.
I grow weak.
The arrows with
To
contrails,
do that.
very intense. Especially when the speed of the projectiles was never actually changed.
So
Fucking
sparkly.
bats. Fucking bats, man. Nice reusable parts. Must be referring to my dick. Broken Head Bang Shield. That's a really intense name. Really commands power.
Why did you obey?
He wanted to bang shield Broken Head. You know what I mean?
Unfortunate.
Fantastic. Then you too are ready to become a memester.
Pissed
The first
everything
trick is
off.
to create a AAA game.
I can't tell what's happening. There's too many pixels everywhere.
That's what they said about my mom.
Legendaries in Diablo 1, right?
Yes. We called them cursed items.
may have a legendary axe, but it doesn't change the fact that dying to hit.
More time.
That corpse!
Builders, spenders, and cooldowns. This really reminds me of Diablo 1, doesn't it?
What we're really missing is the authentic experience of cycling vendors in town and keeping items.
Fucking bats!
Like in how in Diablo 1 they would maybe blink once or twice.
The bats are actually blinking all around the room, but they're not actually moving.
Yeah. The screen shook when you leveled up in Diablo 1, right?
Do they even have screen shaking back then?
I don't really know. It seems like it was technology developed exclusively for AAA games.
Full of downgrades. I wish I wasn't right, but I'm right.
We must wait long.
Welcome to the grind, man.
And the fact that I've already got a godly plate.
Yep. Then there's that.
I am losing strength.
There's a dude
the
hiding there.
blue items that drop out of here, like, they really fucked it up and mixed it with regular Diablo 3 items. I don't think that's even supposed to be a thing.
Nope.
All the blue items are supposed to be Diablo 1-like
My
items.
training has paid off.
There is supposed to be extra little bits, unless it's not even shown until later.
Sweet revenge.
There's only a few.
No King Leoric.
The little known fact about Diablo 1 is that it had a bunch of quests that didn't show up in multiplayer. Like the well. Some of them do actually show up in here. Like the black mushroom. That look like shit and don't look anything like they do in Diablo 1. As surprising as that is.
Where did you guys go?
Feel
The next
And
level.
down.
I found Leoric's tomb.
Oh.
Oh. Well, that's
Allow us
okay.
to-
In Diablo 1,
Turn.
we had the feature to teleport to players. You found some
Your
boners.
fucking monster hit you.
I require aid.
Yeah, brooks and barrels, those caused me to run faster.
That was also in Diablo 1.
Stealing things.
That's profiling. Just because he's stealing things doesn't mean he's black.
I think in Diablo 1, if you got
I've
one,
become more formidable.
if you got King Leoric as a quest, you wouldn't get some of the other quests. I think that included the Butcher. I can't remember if he was a
I think I remember that as well.
They even randomized the quest.
I think so. That does sound familiar.
No, know it was. Yeah, like sometimes you wouldn't get the well one or whatever. You'd get. Yeah, I think it was either the well one or King Leoric.
Remember
That
King
sounds
Lyric's
right.
game being so wet?
Yep. Just flooded.
Oh yeah, if I remember it, King Lyric in this is super, super buggy. And his animation looks really fucked up when he dies.
Everything else's animation doesn't look fucked up when it dies.
Well, I mean, in comparison. God, that effect looks so fucking bad. Holy shit. Check out that graphic. Isn't that intense? He doesn't even hold his sword like he did in Diablo 1. It's just some recanned model again. Oh, that's an attack he had in Diablo 1.
The skeleton king, we found him already.
Like, it is just a skeleton king, just they replaced the hammer with a sword.
This was sliding all over the place.
Yeah. Along the way, they forgot how to do that. XD. Y'all got boned.
Oops, did not mean to press 3.
I require aid.
I require aid.
Need some more skeletons, right?
Obviously.
Plenty of skeletons.
I must await long. Sweet revenge.
Sweet revenge.
I must heal. You cannot stand before me. I must heal.
I should get accustomed to that.
Health going up.
Yeah. I think he's life draining.
Oops. I did not even see him. He's too green.
Too much edge. I like how they couldn't even bother to use Diablo 1 stun samples. They probably don't have the license on them anymore.
That was the worst time to revive.
I used to do a lot of damage, but in the process of leveling up, their health has like quadrupled. So now I don't do damage anymore.
Yeah.
This is gonna take like 20 hours.
Forever like the rest of the game.
Yeah, this is gonna take like 20 hours. And it's not like there's any new content.
This health got cut in half.
I just love that the entire concept of making the game difficult is just increasing their numbers. Like that somehow actually makes it more
Also,
challenging.
a small company like Blizzard afford to make a game with this much content.
I know, huh? The one skeleton they reuse like 30 times.
Goes on my gear.
The ghost model they reuse for the entire game. I'm just jittering around violently. Now you gotta watch his death animation, Schwa. You gotta really pay attention to that. It's intense.
Become stronger.
Alright.
You notice how he had his hammer again from the original model?
I saw something.
And then there was a
Hammer.
lot of blending fuckery too.
His mace falls out of his corpse.
Oh shit. It says I'm wearing a crown. I am not wearing a crown. I am wearing a hat.
Yes.
Oh, it's Battle Flux. Hard. You know what also is hard? Metzen, after checking out this great adaptation of original Blizzard writing.
You
Love
cannot
this
do
cooldown.
that with teleport.
Love this cooldown on Leap. It's so good. Very engaging gameplay. Cooldowns make games more fun.
Oh my god.
Okay.
How do you feel about the Skeleton King?
I've got a bird.
Is it the word? Bet you could do that in Diablo 1 too. Just leap through a fucking wall.
You mean there's a ceiling up there?
Apparently not.
This bird.
I gotta go AFK. And the blending on your minions is so fucked.
Snot spill.
Not spell.
Use an actual live, though. I remember that. Except I thought you were supposed to talk to him first. Get like that sign thing. Cat's brand.
Nice trap sounding box that doesn't blow up in my face. Hello, nothing over there.
I'm disappointed that, like, pile of bloody gore doesn't pour out of their heads. Oh, there we go. It's kind of like it. Still.